Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about episode 3 of season 3 of Steven Universe. It's called Same Old World. Now I really loved this episode. I liked it even more than the season opener, just because it's really mellow and character focused, and I really love character centric episodes. I feel like character development is where the show always shines, and it's just really nice to see more about Lapis Lazuli. Like, I'm not even the biggest Lapis fan, but I do really enjoy the idea of her, and I love getting to know her more and seeing her outside of these dire situations and seeing her sort of laugh and be a little bit less broody and sad. It's just a very interesting dynamic. I also love that her and Steven's relationship is so strong already, but also so distinct and different from Steven's relationship with Peridot or with any of the other gems. It's just really interesting how Steven can connect emotionally with just about anyone and have it be a strong, definitive, distinct relationship. It's just a really interesting concept to me. I also love the way Peridot opened the episode. If we could just have every episode open with a Peridot narrating what happened in the last episode, that would be pretty great. And then Steven was all like, my feelings. I also love how when Steven wakes up and he sees Lapis about to take off, he doesn't try to stop her. He doesn't beg her to stay. He's just like, you deserve to be free. You deserve to do whatever you want to do. And that's one of the most beautiful things about Steven is his empathy and his ability to understand everybody's situation and feelings. It's so great. I also really like that Peridot is going to be staying at the barn and not going back to the temple with them, just because I love Peridot and I was so excited that she was going to join the team. But at the same time, I don't want her to sort of ruin that very strong family dynamic that Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Steven have, Peridot to me feels more like a crazy aunt, Like, Steven can go to her when he needs her, but he's not exactly living with her, sees her every day sort of a feel. It's sort of like a branching off experience, and I really like that, honestly, because it gives us variety and options and things we can do in the future, and I think that's a cool idea. I also really like the idea of her rooming with Lapis in the barn. I feel like that would be extremely interesting and fun. Lion is suspiciously absent from this episode, even though Steven is looking for him, which to me feels like we're gonna get a Lion explanation episode soon. I'm really excited about that. I don't know which theory about Lion I'm believing at this point, but I know there's more to Lion than meets the eye, so I'm excited to possibly delve further into that. It's also just really nice to see a little bit more of this world, and obviously it mirrors our world, but it's still just really cool to see how they animate a big city and how they animate Jersey and how they animate this huge giant forest. It's just a cool thing to see. There's also this beautifully tragic part where Lapis is explaining what happened to her, and we knew pretty much, we could have assumed that this was the case. But it's just so sad and heartbreaking, and it's just like, Lapis, you poor, poor thing. She's such a tragic character, which is why I really appreciated seeing her laugh and have fun a little bit in this episode, and I feel like seeing her blossom out of her shell is going to be such a fun experience, and I feel like Peridot is going to be really good at bringing her out of her gloomy, doomy, depressive state, which is cool. I also love how when the homeworld soldiers, they up and leave, you can see them, they fly away in the typical flying saucer UFO shapes. That was really funny, I thought. And yeah, we sort of leave off on this wacky Lapis and Peridot shot. What's gonna happen next? Ba-dum-cha. I'm so excited. I love this show. I'm glad we're getting weekly episodes, and that's about all I have to say. This is a really, really good one. I am missing the songs. I wish we would get a song in an upcoming episode because I really want one. I know we're getting a musical episode at some point, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, that's about it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please leave your feels in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week. Goodbye!